Okay, but like, you wouldn't try to win?
No. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Backseat Podcast, episode 9.
Nueve.
Yeah, what he said.
Nueve. Woo! This has been a long week.
It's been a long week.
Why that deep breath?
I'm
I can
tired,
smell your
y'all.
breath through that microphone, dude. Just
You heard your breath smell like graham crackers? No, it sounds like, never mind. I just realized I can't finish that meme. Sorry.
Sorry.
For party rockin'. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry for party rockin'.
Dude, I'm so glad we went to the pool today. It was so good.
Went to the pool. I got my hair done like on Wednesday, and then I got in the pool water. And Christian got mad at me because the chlorine on freshly dyed hair is not good.
It's almost like we spent $200.
$300.
It was $300?
Yes.
Dang.
Love you,
Dang.
girl.
Dang, I'm about to get a buzz cut, to be honest.
Okay, Lord. It's buzz cut season.
Oh, Lord got a buzz cut?
No, that's a song.
Oh, wait, what?
It's like, and I'll never go home again. Dun 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 dun.
What's that one song she has? Is it called Spine? No, Ribs. Ribs. There you go.
Oh my God. Anatomy.
I was like, something sounds like it. Well,
What's that thing she had? Phalanges?
Phalanges. Regina Phalange.
Regina Phalange.
Regina Phalange. Oh, okay, deep cut. All right, we're really old. We're so old. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, I'm 25.
You in that mosh pit yesterday,
Dude,
revealed your
nothing-
age, man.
Nothing will humble me more than being in a mosh pit full of people who don't have a frontal lobe. Like, I envy them so bad. They can just keep jumping and jumping and jumping. And like, I'm a fairly active person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the way my knees just don't want to be knees anymore, it's disrespectful, to say the least. And I had never been more aware of being 25 until that moment where they were like,
Yeah.
why'd you stop jumping? And I'm like, I'm going to pass out.
Dude.
I'm going to pass out. I see God.
So we were at this this conference, right? And it's for youth and young adults, but really for youth. 'Cause we're there and it's like all these high schoolers and like kind of like freshmen in college age, right? Like 18, 19-year-olds.
Youth and young adults.
Youth and young adults, but like when people say young adults, they're like 35 years old going to a young adult service. I'm talking about like actual young adults that are barely going to college. They have to dorm their first year because they're freshmen in college. But like they're like jumping and stuff. And I was like, bro, I don't have this anymore. I mean, I remember when I was their age and I was like jumping and going crazy, but I'm like, nah, I don't have it. I do not have it.
Our youth is gone.
My youth is gone. No.
Speaking of which, what I don't understand is when I was like 13, 14 years old, I was told, Catherine, wait till you're an adult. You won't have acne anymore. No, adult acne is a thing. I'm 25 and I got the zit on my face. It has literally 5 layers of makeup on it and it's still very prevalent. And I'm just kind of annoyed because I was told once I hit my 20s, I would get clear skin. And unfortunately, kids, your skin does not clear until you get wrinkles. But then you got a different problem because now you got wrinkles.
Well, I mean, like you could just do what I do and eat avocados every day.
I do too. But acne's like hereditary. I get it from my father.
Gotcha.
I get it from my father.
Your father. Your father. No, dude.
Not all of us are blessed with good skin. Ain't nobody in your family got acne.
No, my brother has bad acne. Not Jeremy, the older one.
Does he?
Yeah, he has bad acne. Really bad. He just like, I think he has, my brother's very bald, but like in a good way. This is not offensive.
I don't know what happened, but I literally cannot hear myself anymore.
Oh no. Okay, let me go ahead and fix that. Go ahead and start speaking and ramble.
Dun 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 dun. I'm so sorry. I hate to be a problem. I literally don't know why. I can kind of hear myself, but not. I can hear you a lot, and me not so much. Oh. Oh, oh, I'm gone. Everything's gone. Oh, it returned. Everything's back. I'm here. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Did it impact the... Is it still recording
Yeah, it's still recording.
on there?
Yeah. Probably like, that's like 5 minutes. We can just tell them to cut that.
Okay, yay.
Or not. I mean, why not be raw and transparent, right?
Yeah. Here we are.
Here we are. Here we are once again.
Feeling
There it
lost,
is.
but now and then
I'm
I breathe it in to let it go.
And I don't know where we are now.
It's funny if only somebody were here. And when you figure out how you bust in the moment you disappear, you don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. You're never gonna think you'll be the main attraction. Not a fantasy. Just remember me when it turns out right. 'Cause you know if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. When you make it shine. I'm not gonna lie. Halfway through that song, I did not know what we were singing.
Dude, it just went to my head. I was like, oh, Victorious. Oh man, what a good
I
show.
literally was like, what song are we singing? And I was like, oh,
couldn't-
Make It Shine.
Bro, I couldn't remember that for the worst of me. Like I could not remember that.
Bro, speaking of theme songs, tell me about the other day. I was in my car and I was driving. I think I was like gonna go charge it or something.
Okay.
And the iCarly theme song came on. I internalized those lyrics. I really am living life and breathing air. I know somehow we're gonna get there.
Wait, what?
Live life, breathe air. I know somehow we're gonna get there and be so wonderful.
We're like in different keys. I love it.
I literally
No.
was like, find the note, baby.
No, it's okay. I don't sing. I don't need to. But you know,
Christian made a diss track.
I did. No, listen. I did make a diss track. We're gonna go ahead and put that audio in there.
No,
'cause
we're not.
Yes, we can. It's
We
not bad. Yes,
can't.
dude. It's great. It's first of all,
No.
it's tier 1 lyrics.
No, it's not tier
I'm gonna
one
get signed on
lyrics.
probably by Diddy or Ye, and it's gonna be great.
The lyrics aren't clean.
Yeah, they are. I purposely, first of all, Catherine, let me tell you something. I could have put cuss words in there. And
You did.
I didn't put any cuss words. Which ones did I put? There's no cuss words in it. I wrote it.
Mind your own business.
Oh, but that's a sample.
Yeah, that's the part I'm talking about.
It's not a cuss word. We
It's
consider that
PG-13.
Are we consider that a cuss word now? Like
Yes.
Did you ever watch Ants as a kid?
No. Yes.
There's
Yes,
cursing
and
in it.
I know, and I started cursing because of that movie, and my parents got so mad at me.
I don't want it. Have you ever seen that Simpsons thing? It was like, eat your vegetables, Todd. I don't want to eat vegetables. And he's like,
That was me as a kid.
are you? I call you that now as a joke, though. You're like Bobby Hill from King of the Hill. Dad. But were you really like that? Were you like a sponge? Like,
what does that mean?
Like anytime someone did something new in front of you, you mimicked it at home, like
Mhm.
really hard.
That's my purse.
Or like,
I don't know you.
you saw that one where they went to New Orleans? And then he's like, a gentleman wears a flower. And he's like,
I literally was
I'm
him.
weltering like a flower in July. And I'm like, was that you?
Yes.
Oh my
I'm not gonna
gosh.
lie. It really was. I was an only child, so there's only like so much I could.
Is that an
Grasp.
only child thing?
I don't know. Maybe it could be an only child thing. I don't really know. I don't know because I've never experienced having multiple siblings before.
Gotcha.
You know?
No, it wasn't great for me. I'm the middle child, but like my older brother is 5 years older than me. My younger brother is 11 years younger than me. And so I'm like, on one hand, I got this like older brother that's like going through life 5 years ahead of me. And I got this one kid that's like 2 years old. Well, I'm like, what, like 13, 14 years old? And he's right here. You can't see him in the shot. But Jeremy has his visors on.
He just woke up.
Yeah, he just woke up from his little nap. Hey, Don't be bumping into that light, boy. But yeah,
Is that cup in the shot?
not that side of the cup.
The other side of the cup is worse.
Let me see. It's not in the shot. Let me see.
Okay.
We're not gonna probably put it does. I want to check it. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Episode 9 sucks so bad. Let me see it. Was it in this shot?
It might not be. Can you see it?
No, it wasn't in the shot.
Oh, good. Okay, for context, if it is in the shot, I'm so sorry.
Who cares if
Look,
it's in
no,
the
no,
shot?
no. I'm gonna explain it so we don't have to cut this. I'm trying to help Sergio out. No. So
I
basically,
love you, Sergio.
you go to Mardi Gras, they'd be throwing cups. You catch them. Well, the cups are like modeled after crews. Look, we ain't got no control over that. It was a free cup, and let's just say some crews are more family friendly than others. But yeah, I mean the cup's not terrible, but it's a good cup. It works. That's why we use it. But we didn't want it in the shot. So if it is in the shot, I'm sorry. If it's not, then ignore me.
No, shout out to going to Mardi Gras, bro. Cause like,
Shout out to Mardi Gras, bro.
bro, shout out to that. No, and shout out to the people in New Orleans, because
Nola.
there's nothing crazier than seeing seeing the street preachers fight each other, because you have to see. There's a lot to talk about Mardi Gras in New Orleans and all of it.
It's like
But
when
the
you have
funniest
an ant
part to
farm.
me is the fact that there is street preachers that are competing against each other, and one of them is wearing the red shirts, the other ones are wearing the green shirts, and the green shirts keep cussing out the red shirts.
But you know what's crazy?
I loved it.
Is
It was
that
so
they
great.
all rallied at the same place.
Dude, yeah, no, so
They all like rallied in front of the French corner and started singing Kumbaya, but then they all like went their separate ways after that. I was like, so are y'all together or not? Like,
okay, so what's funny for context? So I think it was the green shirts were wearing "God is Love" shirts, right? And so Mardi Gras, it's on the French Corner, it's on Bourbon Street, and basically everyone is um
having a good
in
time.
you know
They're having a good time.
everyone's doing them, and so what's good about everyone doing them
So
is
you.
that when people are just doing them, there's gonna be people that don't want you to do them. And so you have these Christians that are there, and they're wearing these green shirts, and it literally just says God is love. I think they were just giving people hugs. Like, they were really sweet. Like, they were coming up to people, giving people hugs, and like telling people, like, hey, like, Jesus loves you, God is for you, type of things, right? And then you had the red shirts. Those red shirts, bro, they brought speakers and microphones and they were condemning everyone to hell. We would just walked it just to walk it, because I've always just wanted to
They
walk
were
and
going all ham, no
exper-
turkey.
No, dude, they were going in. They were yelling at me. I was like, dude, I'm just walking here. And this guy was like, you're going to go to hell. Everyone here's going to go to hell. Repent or go to hell. And he's preaching this. He's saying all of this. He stationed himself in front of a specific establishment. That specific establishment is known for people dancing, females dancing. It was a dancing establishment. And he's preaching that to those people. Those people are in bathing suits looking at him like, whoa! And he's like, you're all going to hell. And I'm like, this is a very interesting time.
It's a very convenient spot.
It's a very convenient spot. I wonder if, like, when they were like, well, who's gonna preach in front of that place, in front of that club? But it was like, well, it just has to be me. I guess I have to.
I'll die for
Man.
the cause of Christ.
Oh, I just hate the fact that I have to just say all that in front of them, and maybe like, what if I have to pray for them? Oh my gosh! But it was such a great thing. But I don't know. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. I had a fun time there.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras was fun. It was a fun time. Where'd I go again? Probably Lake Charles. It's like I like y'all's like little, like y'all have like the little gumbo cook-offs and stuff. And
I love our gumbo cook-offs.
yeah, y'all are like, isn't your uncle like a hardcore winner?
He wins like every year.
He wins like every year. Oh man,
His gumbo is so good.
which one? This is
Randy.
Randy. Okay, yeah.
They
Dude,
both have great gumbo. Not gonna lie.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's the one that does the cook-offs. Oh, I want gumbo.
We have gumbo starter. You haven't.
Starter?
What is it? No, gumbo.
What is it, sourdough?
Roux.
Yeah,
there
there
you
you
go.
go.
Roux. You bought roux. Roux? Is it roux or roux?
Roux?
Roux. I'm not from Louisiana. I don't know.
Roux like the Hunger Games.
Bro, for the longest, I thought Papados was Papadio. I'm being so serious.
I'm going down to Papadio.
No, that's what we would say. We were like, hey, like, what do you guys want? I was like, Papadio.
We had a Papados in Lake Charles before the hurricane, before Hurricane Rita.
Yeah.
And I had some fried catfish there one time when I was like 5. And then I got the stomach flu
At Papadio?
at Papados.
Papados?
But they were unrelated because
okay.
I look, when you get the stomach flu, you're sick with it before you have symptoms.
Got it. So you think that
But
just...
that was just the last thing I ate. And ever since then, fried catfish is just
Did you hurl it up?
yeah,
That sucks.
I did. That was awful.
I've only had good experiences at Papado. They have the best, like, my favorite Cajun pasta, which
But it wasn't the same as like y'all's Papados. It was different.
Oh,
Like
that
so this
sucks.
was real Papados.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, I don't know what y'all got.
Well,
Y'all
because
went
ours is a part of the Papas Bros
no,
franchise
ours
here.
was like some guy with the last name Papados.
Wait, that's a real last name?
You know, actually, maybe they called him Papa, and then he just
Papa?
said Does. I
Papa
don't know, but it's different. It's different. This was like, it looked like a crab shack almost. Like it kind of
Joe's-
looked like, you ever went to
Joe's Crab Shack?
No, I have been there. Steamboat Bills. You know how they
Yeah,
have all
yeah.
all the decor with the fishnets and stuff.
And the accordion music.
Yeah. Zydeco.
Zydeco.
So that's kind of what Papados was. It had like canoes and stuff hanging from the ceiling. It was
Nice.
really cute, but then the hurricane destroyed it and they just never rebuilt it. And
That's sad.
so my last memory was getting the stomach flu there.
No, that's sad. No, I've only had good experiences at Papado because they got this Cajun pasta, which I didn't know Cajun pasta wasn't a thing. But they had
You know,
Cajun pasta
Chili's
with
has
lobsters.
really good Cajun chicken pasta.
I don't like
It's
their
not
Cajun chicken
Cajun
pasta.
at all. And
It's the
it be
paprika.
tearing my stomach up.
They throw
but
Tony
it's worth
seasoning in
it.
there, and that's
I'm
Cajun.
like, man, I'm hungry, y'all. My big bag.
You trying to go to Papados
I'm trying to go to Chili's.
or Red Lobster?
I'm trying to go to Chili's.
Chili's.
Get the triple dipper.
No, I kind of want. I want to try that seafood bowl.
What if I
from-
like hypnotize you? Let's go to Chili's.
I want to try that seafood bowl from Red Lobster. I heard it's bad.
No, okay, look. I know the TikTok you're referencing, but guess
great.
what? In the comments,
Mm-hmm.
someone else responded with their seafood bowl,
Yeah.
and it looked fire.
You gotta go
I
with
think
the
it was
people
just
that,
that
can hook it up.
location.
Well, because I'm thinking this is like a franchise, right? So this is like a whole like it's fine.
Cool.
This is like a whole franchise. So I'm thinking like they're probably on the side of like, oh yeah, like we have to make a recipe that everyone can follow for brand consistency. And maybe if you tell like your waiter, hey, can you make mine spicy? Like throw in that extra seasoning.
It's like that guy from Popeyes
Yeah, actually.
that got fired for putting too much butter on the biscuits.
That's not why he got fired.
They can't hear you, baby.
No, that's not why he got fired.
That's the story I'm sticking with.
I hope y'all don't find it. But like he was crazy.
This is old tea. This is like a year ago. He got fired. He put too much butter on the biscuits.
Bro.
But I know those biscuits were fire, bro.
Bro, those biscuits look dude, he was throwing that butter on there like he was making it for his family.
I want to go to Chili's. So
I want to go to
bad.
Popeyes. Listen, you said Popeyes.
Okay,
I
happy
kinda-
medium. I could do some Popeyes.
I could kill some Popeyes. Some
That's
mac and
gonna
cheese.
hurt my stomach so bad.
Yeah, don't you got like, like what is it, GERD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have GERD. Shout out omeprazole.
Omeprazole. But
You know it causes dementia? It's okay.
cute.
You know, GERD causes stomach cancer, though, so pick your poison.
Pick your point. Dang. Why can't you just pick for healing?
Oh, look, just because it causes it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Hey.
No weapon
Lock the door. That's not even his song.
formed against me.
Yeah. I
Speaking of
love him.
weapons,
Yeah.
you know about that Meemaw out in front of 45?
Bro. Bro.
For those of you who don't know,
Crazy. Have you seen the
first of
photo?
all, Yes.
Oh, I
For
love
those
it.
of you who don't know, first of all, what is the name of the rock you live under? Second of all, there was a grandmother who got in a car accident on 45, and I think she just snapped. She said, "You know what? I've had enough of this. I've had enough of your mess and your shenanigans." So she took out her lawn chair, folding lawn chair, put it in the middle of 45, and just sat there with her pew pew.
Yeah, she
She
had
just sat there waving that thing.
yeah, she had
She
that
didn't
blicky
she didn't
around.
even like do anything with it. She was just like showing it off. And
Yep.
she was holding up traffic for 4
Did you
hours.
see the cops in riot shields?
No, but
They
I
they
heard that they hit
they
her with the beanbag bullets, I think.
they there's a video and it's literally them with riot shields forming like a whole wall.
Meemaw is not gonna hurt you.
You know,
I heard it ended peacefully though.
really?
Yeah, I saw a picture of her hugging someone. So I say, good for you,
It's
Meemaw.
like
Stand on your
I
business,
I
bro.
love that Michael Jackson thing and when he puts the gun down.
What have you done to the world?
And it's like that was that situation.
Girl, what?
You
Sorry.
no, you really did make me hungry though. I kind of want some
I'm
pasta
so
or something.
hungry. I want Chili's, bro.
Bro, Chili's would be
The
good.
triple dipper.
No, hey,
I'm
funny enough,
sorry.
the triple dipper is so many calories. I didn't know.
Girl, I don't
It's like
care.
1,470
Look, shave 10
calories.
years off my life. I'm going to
Hey,
get that
hey, hey,
thing.
hey, hey, hey. 10 years is crazy. 10 years is crazy.
Life is so long. I'm
Is
so
it?
tired.
Is it long?
Life is
It's a
so
little short. It's a
long.
little short.
Bro,
Life is a little
life is
short.
so long. No, I feel it was sure to be over by now. I'm still here, bro. And that means it's long.
Jeremy, you got a lot of life in you. You got a lot of life, Jeremy. He doesn't care. I love it.
He looked up and looked back down like,
I don't care.
no, life is long. Look, I can gamble with a few years. Give me that triple dipper.
What?
Also, it's not like I'm eating the whole thing myself. You split those calories in half when you share it. Where are you going? Put that on the floor. I'm done with that. I'm done with that.
Listen. First
I'm
of
like
all,
Meemaw with that lawn chair.
none of
Keep
my-
trying it.
none of my friends eat the triple dipper and share it.
Yeah, well,
My
Never
friends,
mind.
yeah, no, bro. My friends are crazy, bro. They're maniacs, bro. They buy the triple dipper as their appetizer.
if I get the triple dipper like by myself, that's my meal.
No, because they get it. They finish the triple dipper, and then they're like,
What's next?
"I'll go ahead and get some ribs."
I
Yeah,
would throw
man.
up. No, here's what you do.
All
You
right.
get the triple dipper, you split it with Weechin, and then you get the Cajun chicken pasta. You eat half of it there, take it home, put it in the fridge. 4 hours later, close to midnight, take it out the fridge. Don't heat it up.
Late in the midnight hour.
Don't heat it up. Eat it cold.
Bro, I kind of want Chili's, but I also
Yes,
no wait
we're
wait hold
going
up
to
hold up. I didn't say we're going to
Chili's.
Chili's. I said I want Chili's, but I also want Popeyes. I haven't had Popeyes in too long, so I'm
Honestly, I haven't been to Popeyes in a long time either, but I'm really thinking about that Cajun chicken pasta, bro.
like we have our Jason's Deli. We have a frozen
Jason's-
batch of
Oh,
Jason's
yeah.
Deli pasta that we just haven't touched. But yeah, no, we're getting pasta tomorrow, so we'll probably get
We'll probably get Popeyes.
we'll probably get
then.
Popeyes. We probably shouldn't probably get some boiled chicken, something healthy. Some boiled chicken.
Healthy for your body or healthy for your soul?
Okay, but
Hashtag soul care.
soul care. No, I saw that TikTok.
What did
of
Devontae
that.
say one time?
What'd he
That's
say?
a good way to manipulate yourself into doing what you want.
No, I can't talk
I
to him
literally
too
was
long because then
like-
he's gonna.
That's so true.
I can't talk to him because then he starts ripping into my motivations, and I'm like, oh,
But you know,
dang.
it's good. It's good that someone checks you.
It's good. No, it's
good to live life checked.
No, I appreciate being checked. When I was a kid,
Checkmate.
my teachers used to get so upset with me. I remember one teacher being like, "Fine, if that's how you want to pass a test your way, and then live life in jail." And I was like, "Okay." She was mad. No, and here's why she was mad. She was mad because I had studied. I never studied for a test. I'm a really good test taker. I never studied for a test, but what I would do is I would like YouTube an entire topic, whether it's algebra, whether it's history, whatever. I would YouTube it before the test day. So I would wake up a little early. The trick is I would wake up around 5 in the morning because my bus came around 7 a.m. Wake up at 5 a.m., do my routine, and then I would just watch a video all morning of it. And then when I take a test, I get it all.
You were that kid that finished all their work in 5 minutes and then talked to everyone
Bro,
else.
everyone I've ever worked with has told me that.
Bro,
Everyone.
I was the kid that you would talk to and I wouldn't get my work done and I would get in trouble. And I'm like, hey, but like he's talking to me. And they'd be like, but he's done. And I'd be like, then move him. Because he's distracting me. I need the whole hour.
No, you don't. You don't. Just cheat off of
I
me.
do. Hey, I used to have a couple friends in high school that I would cheat off of them all the time. They were the people that would finish 5 minutes and then I'd be like, cheating is bad. Don't do it.
Well, it's bad, but they're doing it already with ChatGPT and AI.
Look,
It's already
I'm
happening.
a lot of things, but I
It's
didn't go
already
to school
happening.
during AI. Sorry.
No, we had something. It was like the beginning of AI.
Yeah, it was Siri.
No. It was this calculator. I forgot what it was called, but it was a calculator that you put any algebraic or any pre-calc problem on there, any calculus problem on there, and it would answer it for you.
Okay, I had that website, and then I would hit show work, and it would show the work.
would
and
show
I
the
would
work.
just copy
It
it.
would show the work. I would copy it, and they'd be like, "Wow,
It's like Mathway or something like that.
Mathway or math? Yeah, I think it was
Look,
Mathway.
shout out to you math nerds
Bro,
that create these things.
the original
because
AI.
I'm not going to lie to y'all. Y'all are doing God's work. I don't care what nobody says. They might say it's the devil's work. No.
Nah,
You
can have it.
blessed my life. You got me
blessed
through Algebra 3. I had to take Algebra 3 because I was too stupid to go to pre-cal.
Dude, I thought I was smart enough for math, and then I went to pre-cal, and I failed pre-cal. I failed pre-cal. It was so bad that my teacher, I was at the last day of school, and my teacher was like, "I need you to get at least a 70, so I can go ahead and just input this grade, dude. It's just 2 digits I need to put in this computer." And I was like, "I'm trying, Miss Banner. Thank you. I'm trying." And she saw that I was trying, bro. I did everything. I did that video thing that I was telling you about. I remember I lied to this girl about liking her so she could help me. And she didn't like me back. She was just she felt bad for me, really. But I pulled out every card I could do. And then my teacher went up to me. She was like, "Dude, just, you're getting a 70. Like, it is what it is. You're getting a 70.
That happened to me. We had like these standardized tests that like honestly it's really not fair. It's not fair because here's the thing. The standardized tests were given to us to take, but they graded the teachers on how well they could teach.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that's fair because if you have a lot of students like me as a student, it's not an accurate gauge because I did not care.
Yeah, but you had but
I
you
didn't
went to school in
care at
Louisiana,
all.
though. You went to school in Louisiana,
So
though.
it was so bad. I loved my teacher so much, but I was just not going to ace this test. I have been cheating too much now to turn back time. Like, I have foundational issues in algebra. I have been cheating since freshman year. I'm a senior at this point.
This is a problem of your character.
No, literally. But I was just like, I just need to get out of here. I'm
That's
sorry.
crazy.
I'm like, I can't keep circling the drain with math. Like, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to be an astrophysicist. Like, I genuinely just need to know how to add and subtract. And then everyone's like, "Oh, no, you need to know the Pythagorean theorem when you're an adult." No, you don't. You
Theorem.
literally don't need that. Unless you're going to
Well-
do something like engineering. And then if you're engineering, you already know all that because your brain's wired that way. I've never had to know that to file my taxes.
Well,
Sorry.
Catherine, the sailors in the sea need the Pythagorean theorem.
When am I touching water? You think I need that to go put my feet in the pool? No.
The pool?
I don't need that.
I tell you what, back in Louisiana, we would just get a kiddie pool.
Why would I need to find the square root of y if I'm going to Walmart? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, well, if you're a cashier at Walmart, you don't need
I
that,
was
do
a
you?
cashier at Walmart, and I knew how to add and subtract and sometimes divide.
Are they taking those jobs away from Walmart now?
No, that's hearsay. Anyways, back to my story. God bless my Algebra 3 teacher. I'm not going to dox you because you're still a teacher and I don't want you to get in trouble. But no, we had these tests, and she was like, "Catherine, please study." And I was like, "Miss So-and-so, I'm not going to. I'm so sorry."
Catherine, please study.
She's like, Catherine, please, I know you have it in you. And like, don't you want to prove that I'm a good teacher? I said, you're a great teacher, but I'm not a good student. And I'm not going to lie.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh my
she helped
gosh.
me out on that test.
Oh my gosh.
I
All
told her, I
right.
said, hey, look, I'll do you a solid. I won't say anything to nobody
Yeah.
if you just help me out.
Wow.
And she said, you know what? Deal. But she didn't do that for everyone else. She got like 100. Like, she did great. I would have been
Yeah.
the one holding her back. I
Yeah.
would have been the one person,
She didn't get a
an
raise because of
enemy of,
you.
yeah, I would have been an enemy of God's progress. So
That's
you know
crazy.
what? She did what she had to do, but I was the only problem in that class. And I felt so bad. I was like, this is a wake up call. Catherine, this is a new low. Nobody believes in you.
Nobody believes in
And
you. It's
honestly,
funny.
I didn't have a reason for them to believe in me. So I was like, yeah, I can't even blame you. I'm not even a victim. I'm a menace.
Oh, okay.
But shout out, you know who you are. You're not watching this, but you know who you are. You the best. I hope you're doing well.
The best.
I hate math.
Good teachers we had back then. I wonder how the
Well,
teachers are doing now.
you know, probably still cussing out them students. Bro, I had teachers every year that they would have a mental breakdown and just snap. And I'm like, how much stress are you under that I have a teacher snap every year. Like, that's too common.
Yeah, no, my senior year, my teacher, he snapped because he was an ex-Marine. Well, shout out to the Marines, man. Thank you for your service.
I
But,
loved when I would get a
oh,
veteran as a
dude.
teacher.
Bro, but
They're the best, bro.
he was really cool. He's first of all, he's not my first veteran that I've had as a teacher. All my teachers that have been veterans were literally great. They were all great, all white, but they were all great.
They're all white.
But he was super cool. We were also a terrible class. I mean, we were the worst class I have ever been in because we were so diverse. But we were diverse in ethnicity and we were united in one thing. We were all terrible students.
Yeah.
We were all united in this. So what happened was we wouldn't pay attention in his class and we all got these rubber bands and we made little Tweeties and we started shooting each other with the little rubber band
Didn't y'all
and
do
Tweeties.
that with staples?
Yeah, so you put the staples through through the Tweeties, and then you make the little spike right there. And if you're nice, you kind of bend the spikes to make sure you don't stick anybody. But sometimes you just
You
do
would
it
have
anyway.
sent me into a panic attack.
Yeah, so
I would have felt like I was a victim in my own home.
so what we did is in that class we would literally have like a bunch of Tweeties just like ready to, and so now that I'm trying to. I'm not trying to condone what he did, but I guess he got fed up and he started yelling. He's like, guys, like, y'all don't care. And you know what? President Obama doesn't care. Cause what happened was he was upset because he met his wife or proposed to his wife or married his wife on Mount McKinley. And, you know, President Obama had changed that mountain back to the original name of the mountain before we colonized Alaska, to Mount Delano. And so he got very upset. And I knew that was one of the reasons why before he even mentioned it.
It's a
'Cause
mountain.
Over time, he had kept saying, what the president we have. And I'm thinking he has like policy issues with, I'm thinking like, oh, like
Kim,
he's having issues with.
There are people dying.
Bro, he's like, they changed the mountain. They changed the mountain. I was like, hey, like, Fox News is telling me this guy isn't even American. CNN is telling me he's God. I need you to, like, what do you mean a mountain is?
Look, my biggest problem with Obama's presidency is that they jacked up the school lunches. That's a real issue.
I don't remember his presidency that much.
I'm not going to lie to you. I will never forgive you.
Oh, my Lord.
I will harbor resentment till the day I die.
You don't like that chicken fried steak?
Don't talk to me.
You don't like that chicken fried steak?
Bro, I went to school in Louisiana.
That chicken fried steak was good.
We had
that gravy on top.
amazing food. Our school lunches were delicious.
Yeah, but y'all were probably shedding 10 years off of your life with all that grease, lard, and ghee.
No. It was good. We had rolls. Those rolls were so good. I literally would go home every single day, and I'd be like, these rolls are gas. They're so good. Michelle Obama comes into office. The rolls are hockey pucks. Yeah. It's healthier for the kids because they just stopped eating, bro. We went from having fresh food to having old food. All the food smelled like fish. It didn't matter if it was chicken nuggets. It didn't matter if it was sloppy joes. It didn't matter if it was Salisbury steak. It all smelled like fish sticks.
I'm not gonna lie.
How was that healthier?
My school lunches always sucked.
I was like, dude, Obama, I want to be on your team, but you're making it really hard. Obama.
Anyway,
No,
so,
and I will never forgive him. No, 2008, you know what? Y'all can have
all right,
that.
so you and my teacher were both upset at
I
the
don't care
Obama
about that
administration.
mountain.
Bro, he was
I
upset.
had real problems.
Bro, he was upset about this mountain. And so what happened was he's yelling at us, right? And we're thinking he's gonna be over. You know when people yell and it hits you? You're like, ooh, this is real.
Oh yeah, I start getting scared.
Dude, no, the girl that's next to me is having a panic attack. Like she's crying. And my friend Andreas, he's like, he has one more word to say to me before I get up and bust him up. And I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna do nothing, right? And then he yells at the wrong dude, bro. He yells at the wrong dude. And I love this dude, bro, because like I'm not gonna say his name, but he got up, he was like, hey fam, I understand if you upset, but you ain't talking to me that way because you're gonna find out right now what's in my backpack. And we were like, hey yo, that's enough. And he literally got up and walked away. Like he was like, I was like, bro, I don't know what's going on, what's about to happen. And the teacher's yelling, like he's like cussing him out. Like at this point, my bro got up and left. This girl's crying. And my homie in front of me is like out here, like he's trying to like act tough and stuff. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? And then, administrator comes in and she's like, hey, it's time to get out. And I'm like, I'm just like, dude, like over a mountain. Like, nah, we were a terrible class as well. So we
Talk
probably
about making mountains out of molehills.
But bro, he made a mountain out of a molehill, bro. That's why I was just like, man, that was a crazy teacher. I don't
look, you know what? God bless all the teachers out there. I don't envy you.
I mean, it's summer vacation. They're not really doing much right now.
I don't care. You know what? Get paid for your 3 months off.
Do they get paid?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah.
Oh, man.
Because they're like still doing like lesson prep and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like doing their classrooms and like stuff like that. And then if they want to get paid more, they can do summer school.
Yeah, because we got somebody that's a teacher. I need to ask her how that's going for
I
her.
know quite a few teachers. No, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all doing the Lord's work. And I just pray that you keep your mind right.
Some of y'all doing the Lord's work. Some of y'all don't care. I'm going to say it.
Well, you're still there, though. You still show up.
I show up to my job.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Sometimes. No, actually, legit. That's true.
I'm so for real.
That's true.
I'm so for real. Sometimes all you can do is show up. But you show up. So shout out to y'all. I pray y'all keep y'all's mind right because it's real scary when y'all have a mental breakdown as a student. Because I'm just like, yo.
But also, these kids are kind of getting insane, man.
It's because they're the COVID kids. This generation's going to pass and everything's going to be good.
And the COVID kids. I love that.
It's because they had formative years in lockdown. That changes you.
They either went like super red pilled or super like insane.
They just don't know how to like sit still. They don't know how to like not have an iPad in front of them.
No, I realized that because so again, back to this youth conference. We're at this youth conference, dude. There was noise, bro. Nobody could be quiet. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to like shame anybody for making noise. But I'm like, dang, bro, like I'm not a part of that generation. Like I personally can't sit still. Like if I'm gonna be quiet, I have to like tap something or like maybe like, I have a fidget spinner every once in a while, I bring it out. But some of these kids, man, they were like just straight talking. And I was like, yeah, nah, some of these teachers gotta.
Yeah. No, it's real. Ooh, girl.
I like that noise it makes. Ooh, man. Catherine, do you know who the Liver King is?
No.
You never seen the Liver King?
No.
It's this guy. He was a bodybuilder, and so he got exposed because he had made his whole brand on he's super like built and like super jacked because he eats only meat or only liver. That's why they call him Liver King, and he would eat the meat kind of raw. And so, so what happened was, he got like he lost all his viewers. People like stopped. He kind of like lost making money as a content creator because of that. And then he threatened Joe Rogan, and then flew to Austin to fight Joe Rogan. And then the cops met him at the airport,
I
and
know that's right.
they arrested him for terrorism charges.
No, that's a little too far.
Bro, dude.
That's a little too far. I'm so sorry.
Well, I mean, if someone's coming from another state and they're paying the flight to come see
I
you.
don't think that's terrorism though. I think that's more like stalking.
Well, exact I think the exact reason for the arrest was like terrorism, stalking. Like it's a whole phrase. I don't know what it is, but I was like, dang. That's
Liver
crazy.
King.
Liver King,
He's
Tiger
gonna be
King.
living like Tiger King up in that jail.
How's Tiger King doing?
I don't know.
He supported the Kamala Harris.
I didn't even watch the
presidency.
second season because I was like,
Really?
no.
Carol
It was too. Look, the first season was just so niche, and
Carol
then it just,
Baskin may have not done it.
her husband's alive.
Wait, he's alive, right?
Yeah, they found him.
No, oh wait, they did
They
find him.
found
Yeah,
him, and they were like, "You good?" He's
Bro.
like, "Everyone thinks I'm dead."
dude, they
I'm
lied to an
chilling.
entire generation of people, thinking that she was a murderer.
2020 was a different time.
Oh man,
It really was.
that was a good time.
I'm like trying to see if I have topics to talk about. Have you seen those TikToks where it's like blank explained by Kitty?
No,
Did I tell you this last time?
No, you didn't.
It's in my notes from last time, but I don't think I got there.
I did.
So it's like one of them. How I found out about the Israel and Iran beef was because it was blank. It was Israel and Iran explained by Kitty, and it was like Kitty wants nuclear power, so Kitty gets permission to have a nuclear power plant. Other Kitty sees that this Kitty is not doing nuclear power but has weapons. Other Kitty tells Father Kitty, Father Kitty, they have weapons. What do we do? American Kitty goes, hey, get rid of your weapons. You're supposed to be making power. Nuclear weapon Kitty is like, I'm only making power. Other Kitty goes in, sees weapons. Kitty launches missile. Kitty launches missile back. Kitty war. Father Kitty has to come in and break up war.
How come the news can't be like that? That's the most unbiased. That's the only version of this whole story that I've heard that sounds unbiased.
And Kitty explains a lot. Kitty explained the job crisis in America, unemployment.
Oh, cool.
Kitty applied for job. Kitty don't get job.
Kitty
apply for 50 jobs. Kitty don't get job. Kitty feel discouraged. Kitty say, what's wrong with Kitty? Is Kitty the problem? Kitty keep applying for job. Jobs keep denying Kitty. Too much experience. Not enough experience. Don't give up, Kitty. Kitty is not problem. Kitty is not broken. System is broken for Kitty. Kitty applies for 100's job. Kitty gets job. Things will look up for Kitty. Keep going, Kitty.
Wait. You have too much experience reason? Like, what's the reasoning behind that? I don't get that.
I think they just don't want. Look, I've been told that before. My dad's been told that before in an interview.
I've never been told that.
No, you haven't.
I've never been.
Yeah, no. I think it's just because they want someone malleable and they're like, well, you have too much experience for this job, so you're overqualified. So we can't like mold you into like our culture because you already have like a internalized culture, which is really annoying because it's like I think that from the employer standpoint, the assumption is that they're not able to match your expectations of like pay or like experience, like not experience, but like work culture and dynamic. So they're like, I could hire you, but like you're not going to be happy here. And it also gives the vibe to the employer that like you just need a job so that you can get another job. So I understand from a certain standpoint of why too much experience would deter an employer, but also I think hiring people that need jobs would like keep them employed.
I love that Caleb Hammer episode where that one guy was like, I went to MIT and you want me to flip burgers? He's like, yeah.
Yes.
So why do I have a
Yes.
computer science degree?
That's a great
So
question.
apply for a computer science. No one is hiring me. Okay. You might
So
have to
what do you
flip
want me to
burgers.
do about that?
Listen, I'm not mad at flipping burgers. I'll flip some burgers. I want some burgers right now. What if we get a burger?
No, I want Chili's.
They got burgers at Chili's.
Well, good. Let's go there.
It's a happy medium right there.
I'll get a Cajun chicken pasta.
Okay, no, you're getting pasta. We're getting pasta tomorrow. What do you can get? Like,
Girl, I don't care.
Girl, dad. Oh man, what else was in my notes? I had something.
Oh, your notes.
Yeah.
Mm. Think about these long and hard.
Oh, cool.
No,
These
cool.
are all like deep ones. Why did I
I know.
send
I'm in a silly, goofy mood. I don't feel
Me
like being
too.
deep.
Oh,
My
actually,
brain is mashed potato.
this is not that deep, but the downfall of Denny's, man, they're closing 158 stores.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get a Denny's until I was like 20.
Ah, you're awful.
So now the downfall of IHOP impacts me.
IHOP is downfalling?
Yes,
How bad is it?
it's rough.
Let me look that up on Google.
But Denny's, I'm like, honestly, not gonna lie to you. I didn't have Denny's until I was an adult, so nothing's really nostalgic about Denny's. Same with Waffle House. We didn't really get a Waffle House till I was older. I was in high school, so like, there's a little bit more lure with that.
No, IHOP is not going out of business.
No, I know they were just closing a lot of stores.
They've closed some stores during the pandemic.
Like
But
Charles lost their IHOP. I mourned it. To be fair, it was in the ghetto part of town and kept getting robbed.
there's people saying that it's gonna go out of business, but I'm like, I like IHOP. I mean, I don't like IHOP anymore.
Oh, I love IHOP.
I liked IHOP as a kid, but I don't
their
like their
pancakes. I can
don't-
slam them things back.
I don't like
bro.
them because they're too soft. I want a crunch.
Ugh.
You know what
A crunchy pancake?
No, not a crunchy, but I want that. I want it to be kind of like like solid.
This
on
is
top.
not a waffle.
But it's not a cake either. Like I want.
Pancake, it's in the name.
Okay, fine. I don't want a cake.
Pancake. You don't like pancakes.
But the waffles aren't crispy.
They don't sell waffles.
They do sell waffles.
Baby, no, they don't.
They sell Belgian waffles, Catherine.
No, they don't.
Yes.
Google. You got the phone in your hand.
All right. I'm about to let me tell you something.
I haven't been to an IHOP in like 10 years, so they might sell waffles now, but they didn't back then. It's like going to.
Yes, IHOP offers a variety of waffles.
Who are you yelling at?
You, the truth. How's Waffle House doing?
Oh, they're doing just fine.
Dude, I love Waffle House, man.
I
You
love
will never
watching
get me to
videos of
hate
people
Waffle
fighting
House.
in Waffle House.
Dude, you know, and that's what makes me proud to be American because I've realized that Waffle House is the greatest expression of the American, like the American freedom. I can go to Waffle House
A
at 4
lawless
in the
land.
morning, drink like an orange juice and like a peanut butter waffle, and then not pay and run away.
Ugh.
Like I can do all of it, and then I can come back and pay.
Ugh, that gave me the chills.
No, I love Waffle House.
That
man.
flavor profile is crazy.
Catherine, I've done this before. I've done this. I
Washing down
promise you.
peanut butter with orange juice is chilling.
Waffle House going out of business.
I have
No,
goosebumps.
thank
Like, this is
God.
awful.
Thank God, Waffle House is doing well right now.
I love their hash browns.
Oh yeah,
You get their hash
bro.
brown bowl, extra cheese.
Can I tell you something?
I'm so hungry, y'all.
I've never liked grits.
Can I tell you something? I didn't start liking grits until recently.
I've
Probably like a
never-
year or two ago.
I still have
You
yet
gotta
to have
salt
good
'em.
grits. Well, no,
You know what's real good? Shrimp and grits.
I was about to
Bro,
say shrimp and grits,
my
but
friend's grandma.
some people do it well.
My friend's grandma makes the best shrimp and grits, bro. They're so good. Man, I'm sorry.
No, I mean,
I'm thinking about them now, and I'm like,
I could do some shrimp and grits. Oh, what if we got
Nowhere
shrimp and
here.
grits? Dish Society got some good ones.
yeah,
It's
they were
good.
kind of spicy.
Oh, from Louisiana, just seasoning. This too spicy now? What happened? What's
I never
going
said none of that. I said I'm from Louisiana. Period.
I'm from Louisiana.
We call it the boot.
What would Boosie eat?
That is not his song.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Someone else. Well, he's from Louisiana. He's from New Orleans.
Who?
Isn't he? Boosie?
He's not from New Orleans.
Where's he from?
I don't know.
Who's from New
Somewhere.
Orleans? One of them is
Oh, Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz Khalifa and
Not Wiz Khalifa.
it's
The
not
other one.
Boosie. It's
No, it's the other one.
oh
Not Wiz
oh
Khalifa.
oh, dude, why am I being such a jerk? I love his music.
What the heck is his name?
Dude, I'm blanking
I can see
out.
his face.
I can see the future. I can see the futures.
That's not the lyrics.
No, that's not. Sometimes I make up lyrics, Catherine.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. I love Lil
I'm sorry,
Wayne.
Wiz Khalifa.
I love Lil Wayne. There you go.
Juvenile. Soulja Slim.
Soulja Slim. Oh, man. But yeah.
Kevin Gates.
Yeah, Kevin Gates. I knew Kevin
I knew
Gates.
I loved Kevin Gates for a reason.
I'm like, you didn't know that Kevin Gates was from
No.
New Orleans?
I
Hmm.
didn't know that.
Hmm.
Frank Ocean.
He's from New Orleans?
Frank Ocean.
Wow. Why did I think he's from New York?
I thought he was from somewhere up north. Frank Ocean is from New Orleans?
He's from New Orleans? I like that one song.
No, he was born in Long Beach.
He's born in Long Beach?
So why was he popping up under New Orleans rappers?
New Orleans. I like Long Beach.
What?
Long Beach was nice.
I gotta look. Is Frank Ocean from New Orleans? Born in Long Beach, California. Why the heck was he popping up under New Orleans?
Catherine, you're gonna have to let.
Oh,
that
he
one
moved
go.
there when he was 5, so he's
He moved
basically
there.
from New Orleans.
Okay, wait, that's crazy.
That's
You moved-
formative years.
He moved to New Orleans. That's crazy. Moving to New Orleans is crazy.
More of that, I love Frank Ocean, so I'm really happy for him to be a Louisiana native.
Are you native if you moved there?
Yeah, Jasmine, she's pretty native, and she's from Austin. Jasmine moved there when she was 5, but she knows more about New Orleans, more about Lake Charles than she does Austin.
Oh, that's true. Austin didn't even become a big city until recently. It was a small city back then.
Just big in comparison to where I'm from.
No, it's big right now. It's kind of crazy right now. Man,
Anyways,
yeah,
are we almost there?
we're almost there.
I'm almost there.
We need to run up the clock a little
Almost there.
bit. Man, this is a
Closer
singing
and
and food.
closer every day. Well, I'm almost there.
This is a singing and food episode.
I'm hungry.
Dude, I could eat. I'm not gonna lie. I could really eat right now. Oh man, this week was kind of crazy. I'm trying to reflect on what happened this week. Oh man, my diss track was really good. We already talked about that, but my
Don
diss track was really
Cherie
good.
Wilkerson.
Don Cherie killed
Don
that,
Cherie
bro.
Wilkerson is from Louisiana.
Woo.
She said it from the stage, and I was one of 2 people that clapped, and she did not care.
Yeah. She's like, that was a testimony.
She literally was like, I was saying that to say that I got out. Why you clapping? Why you clapping for my Egypt?
She probably loves Louisiana, Catherine.
She claims it. That's more than Carrie Job does. Love you, Carrie. What song does she sing? No, well, that one. And before you, and behind you, and around you, and within you, and under you,
Amen.
and above you.
There you go. Amen. Yeah, no.
Can't go over it, can't go under it, can't go around it. You got to go through it. That's what that song reminds me of.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. No, the conference was good. Chad Veach kills, bro. He was cool. Dr. Darius Daniels. He was
Dr.
dope.
Darius Daniels. I had never heard that man preach before, but you know what?
He was great, man.
He showed me what he was about. I
He's
said,
probably
you know
my
what?
favorite one.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't know who you were.
You know
But
what-
now I do.
You know what I realized? Alive came out in 2013.
2014.
2014, bro. That's an 11-year-old song.
Yep.
I remember when it came out.
Half of
That's
those youth
crazy.
students were younger than the song.
I hate that I was a freshman when that came out. I was a freshman.
I was going into being a freshman. You were going into being a sophomore.
No, don't say it like that.
You were a sophomore. It was summer going into.
Oh my gosh. No, that was too long ago. Man, I think I'm conferenced out. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think
We got
I'm
summer
all
camp
churched out.
out. No, I'm good. I'm conferenced out.
Out.
I don't want to hear no more speakers. I don't want to hear nothing about this year. It's time now. I'm good. I know. We got it.
Let's
We'll
see.
be all right.
Anything else? Anything else we want to talk about? Anything else in my notes? In closing, ugh, sorry, I realized I cut you off to say nothing.
No, I love that. That's so good for you.
Um,
So you're right, Catherine. It's free will.
I
It's
hit all of my.
it's like me going to Waffle House to eat a peanut butter waffle and some orange juice. It's the same thing.
Oh, I have a question for you.
All right.
I don't know if I asked this in the in one of the previous episodes, but we're gonna do it again. If I came with a warning label,
Okay.
what would it say?
This is a very dangerous question. Um, warning talks back.
That's it.
That's probably it. You're not gonna shoot anybody.
Weak.
I mean, yeah, because you're not gonna like do anything crazy. Like, well, what would my warning label be? It's not even that much.
Warning: loud and abrupt noises.
That's about it. Warning label. I'll make a diss track about you.
You already did.
I made a couple. We got into an argument.
And
and
he
I-
recorded it like a maniac.
I recorded the argument and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sample Catherine.
No, let's talk about the argument real quick. Here's the thing.
I don't
no,
remember the argument.
I do. Everyone wants to pay me out to be, oh, Catherine, you're so mean. Catherine, this, that, and the third. You need to love your husband. First of all, I do love my husband. Second of all, I'm not mean. Man's just be out here manning. Tell me why.
What did I do?
I
don't remember what I did.
I'm gonna tell you if you let me.
All right, go ahead.
I get a coffee. I order and buy and pick up this coffee for me. He has a matcha. He finished his matcha.
It was good.
I like to pace myself when I'm drinking my coffee. I don't like to chug it all at once. I'm very demure. I drink it.
Demure.
I put my
I love
coffee
it.
down because I'm chilling. I don't. Where's the race? Why are we hustling to finish? He picks up my coffee without asking me. I already don't drink after people, so I'm already annoyed he even did this.
Oh man.
Grabs my coffee,
No.
doesn't ask me,
Oh,
drinks
man.
out of it, and then
Crazy.
goes, "Oh, this is awful." What's your problem?
It was sweet.
that-
It was super sweet. I was
Who
like,
cares?
oh.
It's not your business.
I think in the sample, I'm like, bro, this is gonna give you a cavity.
No, and so it's not even like, "Oh, this is awful," leaves it alone. He then tells me, "You don't need to order this again."
But-
I'm sorry.
Wait, but
Are you me?
But do you need to order?
Yes, it was good.
It wasn't that good.
Christian, that's why it was my order, because I was the one drinking it. It was my drink. You can't get mad about my experience because you can't handle my experience.
What was the part that I sampled in there? It was,
Oh,
it was
I
really
got
funny.
upset because he was like, "You don't need to be drinking this. This has too much
It's gonna
sugar.
give you a
This is
cavity.
gonna give you a cavity." He starts railing on me, and I'm like, "I'm laying down. I'm
Okay, I
watching
didn't say it like
TV."
that. I was
He
just
starts-
joking at you.
he-
I was just
no,
roasting you, really.
he
what
was
else I
roasting me
doing.
for no reason, out of nowhere. He just came out of left field, and so then I got upset, and so I said, "You invite yourself into my life and then complain about it." I didn't know he was recording.
That was such a bar. I loved that. That
so
was
he
such a
caught
bar.
that on an audio snippet and then put it in my diss track. Like I'm the problem.
Oh, that was such a bar. You insert yourself. I love how it is like you insert yourself in my life and then complain about it. I loved it. That was my favorite thing.
Yeah, I stand by that. I be hitting you with those one-liners, bro.
No, the one-liners are the best thing. I write them down. I have my cat's Cajun quotes somewhere,
You need to
but
put that in there.
I'm gonna put that there. What's another? What's a good one that's in there?
Oh, you can't. I was like, go look. You can't.
It's on the phone. Oh man, I have some great ones. Oh, full as a tick.
That's not even that weak.
That's a weak one, but that's like a funny one.
Keep living on A and B. I want X and Y over
There you
here.
go. That's a good dude.
I was so mad when
I
I
broke
said that.
down. Sometimes we'll get into arguments, like straight fighting, and then you'll say a one-liner, and I forget why we're fighting. I'm just dying.
Keep living on A and B. I'm on X and Y over here.
Oh, there's a couple good ones. I'm gonna go ahead and pick them up like next time.
Every now and then, a blind pig snorts up a truffle.
There you go. That's a great one. That's a good one. I love that one. Oh man. Well, what is that, an hour?
Look,
we made it to an hour.
Look, we're here, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Backseat Podcast, where we serenaded you, we laughed, we fought,
food ideas.
Our backs grew 10 sizes, like the Grinch's heart.
Oh man, Christmas in July. It's June. It's not Christmas.
Well, by the time this episode drops, it'll be July-ish.
I think this is dropping on Monday.
And what date is that?
Oh wow! Wait, no, it's still June.
Let me look at my calendar. No, because I know Sunday is the 6th, so it has to be 6 days after. No, Monday, Tuesday's the 1st, so it'll be the last day of June, and then Tuesday will be the 1st, and that's how dates work, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, I am starving.
I'm so hungry,
and I want Dutch Bros so bad that I will sell my left pinky toe. So it's time to go.
Oh, we gotta sell some plasma for that now since you're unemployed.
Look, I got plenty of plasma. How much you need? I'm a plasma TV up in here.
My gosh.
I don't know.
What
I'm
was
so
that?
sorry. I'm hungry.
What was that?
My one brain cell is trying to clock out. I'm trying to get through the end of this. Look, I'm sorry you watched it, but you keep clicking on the videos. It's not my fault. You knew.
That's my purse.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Tune in next week where we do something.
What do we? You know what? Let's say what we're gonna talk about next week's as a preliminary.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Watch this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We are gonna talk about the current Iran and Israel conflict at length with political strategists.
Definitely won't do that.
Y'all have a good one.
Peace.
Or war.
Yeah. In the club with the army, going on a beer, and time on the low key, and done.